welcome to Raise Sensation. I'm your host, Dan, and in this episode, I'm going to be taking a look at Titan Comics' new Savage Sword of Conan magazine. Came out March 2024, and just like the original Savage Sword of Conan, it is magazine size and it is black and white. And I'm mostly going to be taking a look at the main story here. It's written by, I guess his name is pronounced Arcudi, and drawn by Fafner. That's what I'm guessing. I'm not very good at pronouncing names, though, so I'm not sure. There's the table of contents. Let's see. Nice. There's an introduction by Roy Thomas there. A map. Now, this looks very much like the like the poor quality printing on newsprint that we used to get with the original Savage Sword, which, kind of nostalgic, but at the same time, it's a little bit like, I kind of wanted to see the art a little bit better. This does look a little muddy here and there. There is some weird stuff going on here with the art. Some of these animals, like these elephants and stuff, and these lions, I guess this is Photoshop or something. They look like they're, well, you'll see even more when we get to some of the later pieces. As for the actual characters, there is some good stuff here. The pacing of the writing is good. There's a head chopped off so easy. A little bit comical almost. These are, it's got Conan working, as a mercenary for this fella here who's trying to reclaim his throne, apparently. And, or he's trying to loot a city. I don't think he lets on right away that he has a claim to it. But these are his two main bodyguards. And this is his engineer, who's this beautiful woman that everyone's supposed to be hands-off on. And there's, he's also got, the leader also has two lions with him. Like I said, the art is interesting. I like it okay. There, some of the stuff just looks kind of weird. In the 3D effect looks like it was. It's just it's probably just because it was done in digitally. A lot of this stuff, it's just weird because there's some of it that's so hand-drawn looking that when there's something that looks really photoshopped, or I don't know if that's the correct term, but it can look really out of place. And here's the big thing is, this city they're trying to overtake is guarded by a dinosaur. And the dinosaur really, really does not look hand-drawn. I mean, look at the marks and stuff that he's doing on the faces of this. And then look at this. It's like one of Pete Von Scholey, is that his name? The guy who does kind of comical work, a lot of Photoshop stuff with monsters and things. It just looks kind of strange to me. And I don't think it really it's integrated that well. These guys are these archers are here firing at the creature. It has killed one of the elephants they had ramming down the gate, and you see the elephant above them, and then it lands on them. It's almost cartoonish because they all just disappear like boop. So it doesn't really seem. It's just not that well done, quite frankly. And like I said, this I don't think it was a toy that was photographed, but it almost looks like it. There, his claws look like it was drawn. I kind of think that, like I said, again, I don't know what the process that was used on here was, but I wish instead of making it look kind of photoshopped and stuff, he had just traced it and add some marks. I mean, I don't know how, well, again, I don't know if it was time or if they really think that looks really cool or what, but it just looks not right. It just looks like it's just sitting there. Again, this is, the story is well paced. I think that, the Conan and the other characters are drawn well enough. There's a few spots, and like the action here, like that lion getting his face sliced. That's not the best layout, but this is good here. I mean, it's a good 2-page spread of the action. Like I said, you see how the newsprint handles when there's so much black. And I won't go into the whole story. So anyway, that's just I just wanted to take a look at this art because I thought it was a little peculiar. Let me know what you guys think about that. Like I said, the story is nothing super original, but it is well paced. It's well written for what it is, and that's what I ask. I ask that the action and the art. You can have a standard story, but do the pacing and the art well. They've got the pacing well. I do like some of this art. I just think some of it's a little questionable. And I'm not, like I said, it's kind of nostalgic to see it printed on this bad 70s style newsprint, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind seeing it on better paper. Now I'm going to flip ahead. This was one of the, I don't want to give away that. And here's a short story written by Jim Zub. And then they have a Solomon Kane story. And this is, I think this one's pretty well done too. Not really, not hugely stand out for me, but good. And, somebody was saying that they thought Solomon Kane was much too handsome in this comic, and I think that's probably true. He looks like a male model there. And I prefer the way they used to draw him as the stern Puritan. Much more having to do with the way Howard wrote him. Again, I won't give away too much of this. A village, and in one family in particular, seems to be haunted by what seems like a werewolf or Bigfoot. And then there's a short piece about Solomon Kane. So that's the first issue of this newly done Savage Sword. Here I have to have. This is issue 4 of the original Savage Sword. Has one of my favorite. Boris. Boris Vallejo, is I think that's how you say his name. Is someone I really like his earlier stuff, and then he got slicker and slicker, and I started to enjoy some of his stuff a little less, but still, this is one of the great ones. I really like that cover, and it had some. It has some Corbin Conan pieces, and they put it in here without saying where it came from, you know. And then it was for a it's for one of those art monograms for Howard. Here's some more. Nice. I found some of these reprinted in another magazine too. I don't remember which one it is, but they talked about where it originally came from. And this is some of Gil Kane's Black Mark. So anyway, that's it. Hey, let me know what you guys think about this new Savage Sword and this artwork, okay? And that's all for now.